Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to get this look. It's more fall inspired. I used some purples and some bronzy colors. So as you can see, there's the look, and I paired it with a nude pinkish lip. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and also let me know if you have any questions or anything. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so as you can see, I already did this eye. I'm going to show you guys how to repeat it on this side, and all I have on my face is just my moisturizer and my Clinique Redness Solution. So the first thing I did is prime my eye, and I used the Lorac eye primer that came in the Lorac Pro palette, and all the colors that I'm going to be using are going to be from this palette. The first color that we're going to take is the one called Nude, this one. And we're going to put this all over our inner corner and towards the middle. And I'm very lightly just applying it, but I'm trying to pack on the color so it really stands out when we put the rest of the colors on. Now we are going to take the shade called Deep Purple. So this one right here. And we're going to take it on a flat shader brush. I'm going to tap off the excess, and then we are going to put this in our outer V of the eye. Very gently. You want to do this slowly because you don't want to just put all the color right away. And kind of drag it very lightly towards the middle. And I'm taking it right about there, right about the crease. And then on the other side of the brush, I'm going to take the shade Garnet. And I'm going to put that right next to the deep purple color. Kind of patting it on there. And then making sure I blend it with the deep purple color. Making sure everything's even. And then I'm taking blending brush, if I can find it. And I'm going to be taking the shade Sable from the palette, this one right here. And I'm putting this right on my crease. Kind of blending out the deep purple. Okay, and then I'm going to take the color Cream in that same palette. And this is going to be my highlighter. I wanted the highlighter to be matte since I already have a bit of shine in the inner corner. And just make sure you blend it down to the shadows. I'm going to take the same flat shader brush we used for the outer corner, dip it into the deep purple color. I'm taking the shade Garnet. I'm going to put that right in the middle. And blending it to the deep purple. And I'm just taking a little bit more of that nude color and putting it in the inner corner. That way your eye looks more open. So that's pretty much it for the shadows. Now I'm just going to do my waterline, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Smolder eyeliner. And just putting that on my lower waterline. I want this look to be very smoky. And I'm just tightlining. And tightlining is lining your upper waterline. It's not very fun to do, but makes the look complete. And I'm just going to put mascara on now. I'm using Benefit's Bare Real. On my lower lash line, I'm going to use Telescopic Shocking Extensions by L'Oreal. And that's it for the eyes. I didn't really want to put a wing liner with this look because it's already very intense. So I just lined my lower waterline and left it at that. And now we're just going to go on to do our face. For my face, I'm going to do my concealer first. And I'm going to start out with Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer. And I'm almost out of this. I need to get a new one. But I'm going to just use this on my blemishes. And then we're going to use a different one for our under eye. And then for our under eye concealer, I'm going to use Rimmel's Wake Me Up concealer. And this is in the shade Very Fair and Light. I like to use a lighter concealer under my eyes so it kind of brightens up the face. And just using my finger and blending that all out. That's pretty much it for concealer. Now I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I really like this foundation because it's matte. It has a matte finish, so it's really good for people with oily skin, and I definitely have oily skin in my T-zone. So I kind of just put some all over my face, and now I'm using Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to buff that in, and I put it everywhere where I did not have any concealer. Make sure you drag that down to your neck. It might look very light on camera, but it's definitely my color. And I'm just going to let that set, and while it sets, I'm going to do this eyebrow since I already finished this one. And I'm just using an angled brush like this that has a spoolie on the other side. And I'm just going to brush through my brow first. And then I'm taking the Sonia Kashuk Arch Alert Brow Kit. I'm guessing the shade is 12. And I'm taking the darker brown color, which is this one. I'm dipping my brush into it. And I'm going to start by lining my lower part of the brow. Kind of dragging it down, following my shape of the eyebrow. I'm just going to brush through them a little bit. And then taking my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. I'm taking the darker powder and kind of filling in the brows. I'm taking the spoolie again and brushing through everything, kind of blend everything down. And that is it for the brows. They don't have to look the same. As long as they're part of the same family, you're good. Now to set my concealer and foundation, I'm going to use this powder by NYC. It's called Smooth Skin Loose Base Powder. It kind of looks like this. And I'm just taking what would be a foundation brush, but I like to use this to set my under eye concealer. So I'm just dipping it in and in my T-zone, pretty much everywhere where I put concealer. Now I'm going to bronze up my face, and I'm going to use NARS Laguna. And I'm going to use Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just dipping it in, tapping off the excess. And then taking a blush brush, I believe this one is from Clinique, and taking MAC's blush in Flaming Chic, just dipping it in there, tapping off the excess. Putting this in the apples of my cheeks and kind of dragging it up to the temples. And blending it down to the bronzer. Okay, and then taking the same blush brush, I'm gonna highlight with Hard Candy's highlighter in Tiki. I'm kind of just dipping the side of the brush. I'm putting this on my cheekbones. Kind of gives it a nice glowy look. I'm putting it down my nose and on the Cupid's bow. And then taking a big stippling brush, and I'm just gonna blend everything together. So there are no harsh lines or anything. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the face. Like I said, I look really bright right now, but I'll definitely put a picture up and so you guys can see like the bronzer and the blush a little bit more. Now for the lips, I'm going to take Ferris Nude and Pink Cashmere. I'm going to take Ferris Nude first. You can just leave it with this one, but I thought it was a little bit too nude, so I wanted to add a little bit of pink in there, which is why I'm taking Pink Cashmere and kind of dabbing it on. And that is it for this look. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you have any comments or questions or anything in the comments down below. And thanks so much for watching.